Hiya, it's me, Natalie on that. So let's go do some nails. No, that's not right, is it? Try that again. Hi, it's me, Natalie on that. Welcome to my channel, Natalie H Nails. So let's go do some nails. I'm leaving it all in. So for this, I'm going to do this. I saw this set on, I think it might have been on Facebook or, I can't remember where I've seen it now. I've already done 5 nails and I've given them 2 coats of this nude rubber base. And then I've taken off any sticky layers. I've got these little red diamonds. These are from Sparkle Supply, and she still has these on her website actually. And they're in a pack like that. You get 10. And they last ages, these. And I don't think they're a fortune. I think they're really reasonable. And you can use my code NFN50, 15% off. Which will be up here somewhere. So I'm also going to be using the top coat and this fire sign. Look at that for a colour. I've never actually used this, and this is really vibrant. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's one heck of a colour, that, isn't it? So I'm going to be using that. So the first thing I'm going to do, just move these crystals out of the way. I'm going to apply, and I'm also going to be using base coat. I'm going to apply this base coat. Do you know what else I forgot to tell you? I'm going to be using this, which is Rare Gold Ultra. It's beautiful. And I'm also going to be using this, which is just a acrylic powder. I think it's a Timu one, I'm not sure. And I'm also going to be using this sticky tape. Just to show you what, some things I'm going to be using. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I've got this brush and I've got a little bit of base, and I think there might be still some on there because I've already done one of these. But I will add a little bit more base coat. This is just really to help pick it up. I don't need a lot because this is still like a sticky layer, so I don't need loads. I just need a bit for the brush really, just to help pick it up. I'm going to apply this all over, so I'll pop that in the lamp and give it a 60-second cure just to make sure it's stuck down properly. Like I said, I'm going to do this to 2 nails. Right, that's had its 60 seconds. I'm just going to press it down and make sure it's properly stuck down. It doesn't matter if it's not, because I'm going to go over this, but I just want to make sure that there's none going to come off. It's going to come off on my glove. That's it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply another layer of this base. Anyway, so I'll apply the base coat now. Where did I see this? I've seen it somewhere. And I will, when this comes out, I will take off the sticky layer and I will buff it, and then I'll top coat it. So we'll just take off the sticky layer. I just want to make sure it's off completely and it's properly dry. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some of this tape. Now I'm not the best at lines, so I'm just going to do it like this. Do you know we've all got loads of tape, haven't we, in our drawers of now I will say, I'm going to have to, wait a minute, no, I can just see there's a lumpy bit here, so I'm going to have to buff it some more. We've got loads of tape, little rolls of tape in our drawers. I can't be the only one, but we've got loads of it. And I always forget and think, you know what? It's a guide for a line, isn't it? For a straight line to use. And I always forget that. I forget a lot of things at my age. I do like these buffers. I love them. Just want to make sure it's really smooth. Yeah. Right, I'll finish this off, put the top coat on, and then I'll come back. Otherwise this camera's just going to cut out like it normally does. I'll see you in a minute. She says. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to get some of this tape that isn't stuck all over everything, and I'm just going to line it. And I'm just going to stick the nail on a bit tougher. That's it. Let's get my scissors. Yeah, let's go with this. Put that there. I don't mind if there's a bit wet, or I've wasted a bit too much on the other side, but it don't matter. Right, don't want any on that other end. I should do really, shouldn't I? I should put it on both, but I'll not. No. Right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this fire stuff. What is it? Fire sign? Fire stuff. Fire stuff. I'm going to get this fire sign. And I just want to make sure these are stuck down, because I don't want any of the red going underneath. Right. And then I'll use I don't want a heavy cord over the top. I mean, I do want it like a red colour, but I'm not going to put 2 coats of this on because I can't. Otherwise I'll never get the tape off. If I try and like cure it, and I'll never get the tape. Right, let's try that. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get this. It's not metal, is it? It's not metal. I'm going to get this. And then, oh, sorry for that loud bang. I'm going to apply this. Now, like I say, it does work and it is a bit fiddly, but it's pretty cool effect. I'll make sure it's all dry. I'll make sure it's all dry. What do you mean? Even on the tape, I'll make sure it's all. Now, if there is any missing at the top, I have a solution for that. I'm going to put some of the red. That all. No, it's not. I still need a bit more. That all. A bit more in there. Right, we'll see what this looks like now, fingers crossed. And I will show you the other one. Fingers crossed it'll work. Oh, it's gone underneath a little bit, but I'll try and get it off. It'll be alright. I've got a solution for that. I do have a solution. Oh, look at that. So where it's gone on the actual nail, where I didn't want it to go, I do have some of these, they're like, I think I've seen a few people with them. I bet I haven't got any. No, I haven't. I do have some they're like tiny, I'll come back, I'll show you what they're like when I come back in a minute. So I found the things, it's these that I'm talking about. They're like tiny little earbud things, or whatever you call them. So, and you can go down wherever you've caught it. You can just go down the nail like so and get it off. And these work perfectly fine, you know, like so. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let it it's kind of already cured, but I'll give it a 30-second cure, and then I'm going to apply some of the sorry guys, I went right across the screen. And then I'm going to apply some of the crystals, little red crystals at the top where I've missed it a little bit. Now, this is the one that's with the thin, can you see? You can't quite see the gold as well as you can with that one. But again, I'm going to apply. So there'll be a fatter areas of, you know, no red. I'm trying to say them, and thinner areas. So I just think you needed to see it a bit more. Also, I just want to make sure, yeah, that all the red's off so that you can't. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of the rhinestone glue. Like I say, I'm going to pop a couple of these red stones just along the top where the white bits are. Well, I say a white bit, you know what I mean? One where there's no red. Do the same with this one. If I had smaller crystals, I would probably put smaller crystals on the other nail just for something different. So I'm going to do that now. Anyway, you see what I'm doing. It's all good fun, isn't it? Where's me? There it is. So we'll just put a couple of these on. Oh, there is different sizes. I didn't realise. I'll put that bigger one on. No, I won't. I'll save that for the nail that's not having anything. I'm just going to put a couple of these. I do like these crystals. Round the top. Like so. Yeah, the way I'm going to just push them along and add a couple more. The other one was done. That was done like a splat design. I might add a bit more. Rhinestone glue on that. Yeah, just put a little bit more on. Just at the ends, a little bit on the ends. Tap there. Tap there. That's it. Yeah, it was like a splat there design, if I remember. Yeah, it was a splat looking thing. And I'm sure they use red as well, but it looked really cool. Well, I like this. I think it's cool, this effect. Yeah, I think it's really cool. So I'll just put one more. I mean, you could use these would make really good Christmas nails, these, wouldn't they? But I'm just doing them for. Mind you, that red is really vibrant. It's very summery. That fire sign. This is the first time I've used it, I think. I don't think I've used it before. So I'll pop that in the lamp. And then I'll just put some on this. And then those two are done. I've not thought about the other two yet. Don't know. I'll have to think of some of the other two. I was going to do like the usual, you know, I can't think now what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, usual French or something, but no, I don't really want to do that. I'll think of something else. So for this is a big nail, and it does have a bit of a sticky layer, but I will still put some rhinestone glue on, because I'm going to matte top coat this one, and we're going to put lots of these red crystals on. Don't know how I'm going to do it yet, and I'll probably use a couple of the little gold ones. I was going to put some of the gold ones on that, but I might not use the gold because it might look a bit too Christmassy, if you know what I mean. I'll just try some of these. Yeah, nice. So I'll probably push forward through this, you know, the usual. Otherwise it takes too long. I still might use some of it. I don't know. I don't know whether I want any of the gold pieces on or not. I don't know. Do you know what? I think I've got red caviar bees somewhere. Thinking about it. Oh, look. You'd think there'd be more than one big red one in this though, wouldn't you? I bet there's loads in this. Let's have a look what we've got in here. This usually has lots of different red things and all kinds of ear tails like I'm going to make it wavy. That's different, isn't it? we'll do a wavy line. And we won't just do a little wavy line, we'll do a big wavy line. Like so, and we'll keep that one there so I know where it's going. Yep. Gotta make sure there's nothing on this. It's more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Do you know what I could do? I could pour them little gold bit. No, because they'll go all over if I do that. I'm not doing that. No, no way. Now this is when my little brush comes in, my handy dandy brush. Got anything on it? No. Get a little bit of base on it. Because it's all about the base. Oh, you're not supposed to do that, are you? Hang on, let me just get I'm just getting a little bit off here. Base coat. That might do. And then we'll just... Yeah, there we go. See how little these are? Look at them, tiny. Tiny, teeny little things. I'm going to have to really concentrate here. So, yeah. So, shut up. I'm only joking. Let's try and make a balls up. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that. But you know what I mean, don't you? Oh, that's alright like that. It's not too bad. I don't want these over the top though. I suppose if I leave it like this, this is going to be the longest one, isn't it? It'll tie in with the others then, without me having to put anything else on it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, they've worked out alright, haven't they? What do we think, guys? Do we like these little caviar bees on the side, like that? Just push that all over me. It don't matter if you don't go on anyway. There's plenty on there. Let me just have a look at that. Pretty nifty, even if I do say so myself, she says. I just want a couple of these beads moving down ever so slightly. So it might be that I have to use my... Yeah, I just want to move these down ever so slightly. Just a little bit on the thick side. I don't know if I want to need it. Look at that. Yeah, let's move that over just slightly. Yeah, I'll pop that in the lamp and then I'll be back. So that's that one. So for the final two, so they've all gone in for a cure now. I'm going to do a blooming set. Now I'm going to be sparing with this blooming gel because it does bloom and it blooms really well. I'm just going to do... I'm going to bloom it and then I'll probably shiny top coat them and I'll probably put a couple of crystals on and that'll be the final set. I'll be back in a minute with the final set. So this is my final set, guys. What do we think? What do we think of these? I ended up doing the stripies on these because the blooming gel, it just I didn't like it. So yeah, but that is my set. Yeah, using that technique with the shiny underneath, with the glitter coming through, and then the matte at the top, and I had to put some crystals on. I always have to use crystals. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up to appreciate it. Any questions? Yeah. Got any comments? Anything? Or anything you'd like to see me do? That'd be great. But yeah. These are a red set because that's fire red, fire sign. But it looks pinky red. It looks more pinky that, doesn't it, than red? Oh, it's a lovely colour. It's very, very vibrant. So yeah, like I say, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And I hope I see you again. And thanks for coming. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Bye guys.